Приветствую, ребята. С вами снова Вайпер Сервлад, и я снимаю сразу же. И я снимаю сразу же после конца второй серии. Сразу же. Поэтому давайте продолжим.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
Дурной. Так. С кем здесь тут поболтать можно? Да, еще дорога.
Frank Morgan? Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
Мне кажется, это Франк его убил.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
А.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Связь с брошенным автомобилем.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
Брошенный автомобиль. Да, точно нет. Нет. Это, кстати, может быть. Накрывать. Футляроточку. Ложь.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
Знаете что?
My mistake.
Сомнение.
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
Ясно. Надо, наверное, было ложь выбрать. Сведите об Эдриане Блэке.
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
Пусть будет.
Come
Да.
on, Morgan. It was only last night. You must remember something.
Look, we might have had a drink. We have a drink most nights after work.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
По-любому сейчас звонить и будет бежать, либо ехать. Да, сейчас будем за ним гнаться. Как угорелые. Давай, давай, садись, сейчас у нас будет погоня, походу, да? Я реально не знаю, будет у нас погоня или реально не знаю. Я забыл уже. А мы будем просто не просто следить. Да. За ним будем просто тупо следить.
Bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Аккуратно.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Аккуратно. Ты куда едешь, идиот? Поднажмем немного.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Опа. Квартира Моргана, 5:43 п.м.
Let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour working traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Так. Опа. Вторая квартира.
Apartment 2.
Паналь. Так.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Скучает, скучает. Где вторая квартира? Вот вторая квартира.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit. It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
То есть, оказывается, он... С ней все нормально, оказывается. Да беги, господи. Оказывается, он все это время был жив. Этого я не знал. Я это знал, просто забыл.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house. I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Да.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
Так. Похвально. Спасибо. Если бы мы как следовательно нажали на Фрэнка Моргана, он бы все рассказал про Адриана Блэка. Предстоящему делу скачанные дела уже, которые можно пропустить. Скачанные дела, которые уже Да. Перейти к следующему делу. Так, следующее дело. А, войнушка. Ну давайте.
My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before liberty.
Good job, Kelso. Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it. Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Обвенчанная на небесах. Понял. О.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
That bum took a swipe at me.
Погнали, Фелпс.
Beat her up so bad. When I found him, I returned the favor.
Не туда.
Won a medal and is solving all the cases?
Где тут спускаться? Понял.
Poor little twist. She was 13 if she was a day.
He just refuses to accompany me to church.
Goddamn captain's making me re-
Сам едь. Мне
You're
лень.
behind the wheel.
Ой.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Не, мне это не поможет. Шляпа как шляпа.
I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Здесь ничего. Окей, дальше. Вот сюда. Здесь по-любому что-то есть. Да, так и есть. Что здесь у нас? Ага, какое-то письмо. Угу. Ясно.
Patterson has life insurance.
Угу.
We can notify next of kin.
И деньги. Больше здесь ничего нету. Окей, дальше. Рука. Ну, навряд ли здесь что-то есть. Голова. Здесь тоже ничего. Окей.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Mm-hmm.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Да. Это он пролетел по дороге. Ага, здесь у нас был момент столкновения.
This blood is a long way from the body.
Да.
Car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Ладно, и вот... следы. Он тормозил.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Так, что здесь еще есть? Кстати. Здесь что-то есть? Это мы уже видели. Это мы уже видели. Давай. Так, давайте-ка мы допросим сначала эту свидетельницу.
It's all yours, detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Показания свидетельницы.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Истина. Наверное.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Описание машины подозреваемого.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Истина.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Окей. Послушанная ссора.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Go on.
Then a third person. Another man got involved.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Итак, бармен, расскажи-ка мне.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
Газета.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Наезд на пешеход.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Связь жертвы.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Послушная ссора в баре.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
What was it about?
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those two off.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Значит, что-то нужно еще поискать. Угу. Ну, давайте что-нибудь еще поищем. Походу, я еще не все нашел. А там газета была.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doc.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. We can reveal the root of the problem. Then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Ясно, все, валим отсюда. Валим, валим, валим. Ты смотри. Кухонный нож.
Knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Свечи зажигания. Еще что-то есть. Ясно, мы нашли еще не все улики. Но здесь мы ничего уже не найдем. Хотя... Не, бежим назад. Это что такое? Ясно. Ой.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks, ma'am.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Все, у нас по этому месту все, да? Да, все, валим. Дом Паттисона. Давайте к дому Паттисона сначала поедем. Так, поехали. Садимся.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Any unit in the vicinity, see the man on 211 just occurred. 3rd Neal Street. Stand by for further. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Дом Паттисона, 4:57 АМ.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.